Put in the building tonight. What's the LA Vermont MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this is the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he's tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
That's all that I think about.
Yo, Jaden Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play.
Now Etherington. Moore on the wing. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Starting to... Tonight for Team Ballers, Coding Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Now the High Flyers with it. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a highlight reel play, if there ever was one.
I'm seeing all 10s from the judges.
It's one of those cool plays, guys, that even fans of the other team, their eyebrows are up and they're excited too.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
And here's the fast break. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
What a play!
Wow! Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh my goodness, that was some creativity right there.
Just an unbelievable dunk.
Well, he's a dangerous individual when he gets that bucket in his sights.
Now Etherington. Out to the right wing. Here's Pasco. Nice D from Leon Callahan.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
Here's MP. He's guarded by Moore. And again, it's MP.
He's got the game to rally his teammates, and he's an anchor for them offensively.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
From deep, it's O'Neill. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
They're taking control, no doubt, and they want that lead to continue going up.
Now Pasco. Pass to Bertie. Shot clock at 6. Etherington for 3. MP grabs the miss. The High Flyers lead it. Stolen by Etherington. To the run. And so he draws Draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
We know Jaden Moore is a fighter. He's never been one to back off some close defense.
And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Kicks it to El Madawi. Here's MP. He's guarded by Moore. Shot falls by KC.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did this insane display.
Now Etherington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. On the wing, Bertie. 6 to shoot. Pass to Etherington. And Team Ballers miss again. Here's MP. He's guarded by Moore.
This doctor's watch GR is also filled with the essentials.
MP throws it down hard. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Offensive board. Doesn't go that time. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Kicks it to El Madawi. On the wing, it's MP. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now Etherington. Moore outside. To end the run. And the layup is good. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming. Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession. Here's Summers. Over Mills. Try to bank it in, but it misses. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Putting some extra spice on that one.
He had the hour time to do whatever he wanted.
With that, the power to make sure the whole place felt it.
Here's Mahil. To the paint. MP with the block. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he...
I'm just gonna grab these. I don't care about any of the
knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Here's Summers. The shot from 20 feet out. That one's in. His first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2. The High Flyers dictating the flow. Here's MP. Outside O'Neal. And another 3 for the Flyers.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
So,
You're stuck in the past. Unlike me.
no,
Crash. Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Oh, shit, man. There's another
From Atlanta to LA, the only time my baby phone. Cheap niggas make you cheap, rich niggas get you bought.
Here's Dykstra. Oh! No good from outside. Mills with the look. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important. Throwing it down with some flash.
Who knew he could fly like that? Fantastic finish.
And I didn't expect to see a dunk like that when I came in today.
Here's Dykstra. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, he went right in the teeth of the defense, and they ate him up.
And the dunk by MP.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Kicks it to Summers.
Pretty bro.
Fades away. The high flyers grab the miss.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
So what? How was that? I say it's never a dull moment with you. That's all I'm saying. Huh? Amazing song, man.
Imaginary smoke.
Maybe he just want to sweat.
Put it on the floor. I don't know what y'all been told. Let your man know if you don't. What's happening?
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Here's MP. 22 points for him. O'Neal, no good. Here's Summers.
Wait until you see the end of this dash cam.
Pass to Westerhoff. Here's Wong.
Could save hundreds with Progressive. More than enough to buy a special substitute.
Here's Dykstra.
Like a hoodie with my face on it.
Nice D from Leon Callahan. Mills from deep gets the three to fall. And as big as Devontae Mills' game is on the court, he is an absolute character off of it. This kid just oozes personality.
Yeah, and that can be a concern sometimes for these players, but Mills is naturally that magnetic. He's very much okay with being the center of attention, and you could even say he has a free spirit vibe about him.
Authority!
Yeah, okay.
Dunks like that require... serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Some of us never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
They get it back.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. High Fly has led this one, delivering the blowout. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers.
that it's okay to find tell the world that you are more than enough, enough, enough for me right here when you waking up. Breakfast on the table, know you like eggs and nails scrambled up. Pancakes, bacon, no day on the side. That's your bag with extra clothes, your toothbrush, and fully told love, no food when you go to clean your eyes and accumulate some pillowcase for you to take. Boy, you deserve a little thing. Yeah, just wanna take some time to thank you and let you know just how you make me proud. Good times make up for the bad ones. I see you trying and I don't know how. Keep up with me when you're working, switch your timing. When the schedules aren't aligning, that's the sign, that it's okay to find. Tell the world that you are more than enough, enough, enough for me. More than I can say, and you keep giving me more and more each day. Oh, baby, and I never thought I'd end up with the man of my dreams. You really am. I don't mind taking time, baby. I'm gonna do this.
And it's high flyers with the ball. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Moore. He's guarded closely. The pick from Pasco. Puts the move on. Moore can't hit it. Here's the high flyers. MP throws it down.
They work together so well on that break.
Tap us in, find a time that works for you, upload your docs ahead of time, and track your return from start to finish.
It's 3:59. 3:59. Got replay for it.
Pray for my enemies, Lord, I need clarity. They ain't got empathy for me, they stare me. They use my couch when they needed the therapy. So what they needed, but never took care of me. They said I got a son, treat me like currency. Kill all they hopes and dreams, but they won't murder me. Sunshine on me, sunshine on me. I just let the sunshine on me. Sunshine on me. I just let the sunshine on me. Sunshine on me. I just let the sunshine on me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, pray if they run up. I'ma cut up, bring out EBVs. Like the sun up, lead in the CV. To the come up, bring out my bread up. Let them wonder if I ain't do nothing. I kept it 100. Got up for real, I ain't never done front. They do it, they can't, bitch, I do what I want. Trim me they pockets, I told them to run. Sunshine on me. Every time I leave the crib, I got it on me. Got it out the mud, I did it by my lonely. My shit down, being low key. Sunshine on me. I ain't giving any hate, bitch, you know peace. I'm up for 2 cents, you can get the 2 piece. If I step back, hit you with the 2, 2, 3. Pray for my enemies, Lord, I need clarity. They ain't got empathy for me, they stare me. They use my couch when they needed the therapy. So what they needed, but never took care of me. They said I got a son, treat me like currency. Kill all they hopes and dreams, but they won't murder me. Sunshine on me, sunshine on me. I just let the sunshine on me. Sunshine on me. I just let the sunshine on me. Sunshine on me. I just let the sunshine on me. Yeah, yeah.
Pray that they pull up, but that water in the slime. He'll book up, I ain't gon' joke on. I'ma cook on, sunshine on me. Devin book up them niggas with you. They just look if they ain't finna shoot. I'ma switch them, your bitch think I'm cute. I'm a sugar, she try to give me sugar. I'm a pusher, big feeling nigga, big feeling nigga, big feeling nigga, we too loud to eat.